news tonight, members of Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council benefits from free medical outreach. National Orientation Agency partners NTA UYO for effective dissemination of government policies and programs. Plus, International Association of World Peace Advocates honors I Chief Peter Asunwoye as global diplomat. Good evening, many thanks for joining us on the news tonight. My name is Edidi Ongiba with details of the highlights and other stories. Just a quick reminder that this news is coming to you from our Star Times platform, channel 103, and then on all our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Mixed reactions have trailed the 2024 appropriation bill recently presented by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the National Assembly. Correspondent Umo Basede spoke to a cross-section of Nigerians in UYO, Akwa Ibom State capital, and now reports.
The 2024 appropriation bill of 27.5 trillion naira is christened the budget of renewed hope. The budget seeks to prioritize national defense and internal security, local job creation, investment environment optimization, human capital development, poverty reduction, and social security. It would also achieve economic growth, macroeconomic stability, as well as promote economic reforms. A cross-section of Nigerians are optimistic that the budget of renewed hope will impact the citizenry, harping on some sectors that should be given priority.
The budget seems a little bit higher than that of last year, and we just hope and pray that the budget will reflect on the people because the masses are suffering, and such budget, one would have expected that, or one is believing that the budget will look at things that will benefit the common man on the street.
I think we've slided almost into hopelessness. But I think I would expect that budget to give priority to the petroleum sector. I would expect that provision is made for revamping, if not building of new refineries. We cannot go on like this. We definitely cannot go on like this. If that happens, then hope would be renewed, and then the power sector too.
Education, that's the main priority in Nigeria. Then health sector, then the agricultural sector. I think those are just the three main sectors the government should really look onto.
While others are hopeful, a few others seem to have lost hope in the dwindling economy of the nation.
As a Nigerian, I will believe that what is to be done has been done. Education should be taken priority, it should be given priority. But our government, they will not do what is necessary. They will do what is not necessary.
Nigeria will be suffering, and the money that we budgeted for would end up in some pockets and some bank accounts, private bank accounts. So I don't expect anything more. If they do something different, I'll be surprised.
President Tinubu says to improve the effectiveness of the 2024 budget performance, the government will focus on ensuring value for money, greater transparency and accountability, as well as work more closely with development partners and the private sector. In UYO, Umo Basede, NTA News.
Members of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, the Akwa Ibom State Council, have been reminded of the need for regular medical checks to enable them stay healthy and perform optimally as the watchdogs of the society. Stakeholders gave the advice during the medical outreach for NUJ members as part of activities marking this year's Press Week. John Paul Alumuna reports.
At the medical outreach, tests for hepatitis B, HIV, blood sugar, and blood pressure were carried out to ascertain the overall health conditions of members. Some beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the leadership of the NUJ for the initiative, as well as the sponsor.
I strongly believe that it will go a long way, because when the result comes out, I will be told at least if there's any problem medically and how I should take care of myself from now on.
Hoping that this can happen, if not monthly, maybe 3 times in a year, because a lot of people won't be dead if they knew their health statuses.
The sponsor of the program, who is the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Special Projects, Emmanuel Bassi, encouraged journalists to uphold professionalism in the discharge of their duties.
So key into the Arise agenda of His Excellency, my boss. So I decided to partner with them and equally support them because I know they are doing a good work here in Akwa Ibom State, showcasing everything the governor is doing and everything that is going on positively. What they need to do is to position Akwa Ibom and equally show Akwa Ibom to the whole world in a positive trend.
Chairman of the NUJ, Amos Setuk, and the chairperson of the organizing committee, Helen Udofa, disclosed that the rationale behind the program is to save members from avoidable deaths.
Emphasis is primarily aimed at ensuring that we have a strong mental state of health. Our profession is a very challenging profession for most of our members. I am not sure that in the last 6-7 months they have done even the slightest of a little test.
It's very important we have these health checks today. You know, as journalists, we are very busy people. It's in our tradition to be mindful about other people's events and what is happening to other people, and we forget about ourselves. And then, you know, for us, it's usually a busy day.
The event featured health enlightenment by medical experts who carried out the tests. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
The International Association of World Peace Advocates has honored High Chief Peter Ifeanyi Asunoye as a global diplomat and also as an international mayor of peace for his positive contributions to humanity. Utebe Achibong has details.
Of all the recipients of the International Eminent Peace Ambassador Appointment Class of 2023, High Chief Peter Ifeanyi Asunoye is awarded as the International Mayor of Peace and as a global diplomat simultaneously.
I will try every possibility to make sure that we will be in full support in whatever we are doing.
For these recipients, the awards will not only fuel their passion for humanitarian services, but will also serve as encouragement to other good-spirited individuals to key into the good cause.
We will continue to advocate for the government to ensure public goods are provided to the citizenry, and also advocate for the people to support government to ensure there's a demand and supply equilibrium in all facets of development.
Not just award, it's a calling. You understand? I always have that hunger to give back to the society, to serve, to reach out to the people in need. It's not only in need.
International Association of World Peace Advocates is an association with volunteers from across the world with the aim of promoting peace. And as the global community marks International Volunteers Day, there is need to recognize its members who have volunteered money, time and other resources for the benefit of mankind.
All of you who are coming in, another name you should have, apart from Eminent Peace Ambassador, is what? UN volunteer. You have dedicated, or you are about to dedicate officially your service, your time, and whatever you have to serve humanity without expecting reward.
The United Nations Plan of Action for the safeguard of the religious site, following what the United Nations Alliance of Civilization did in Sweden. The first state to have that knowledge is Akwa Ibom State. Akwa Ibom has been so prominent in our database.
For 38 years now, International Association of World Peace Advocates has continued to provide succor to the less privileged around the world while promoting peace. In Uyo, Utebe Achibong, NTA News.
And still to come, the National Orientation Agency to partner NTA for effective dissemination of government policies and programs. This and more after the break. Stay with us.
Christmas Carol Festival like never.
Christmas Carol Festival 2023.
His Excellency Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Omoino, invites lovers of God in and outside Akwa Ibom State to the world's largest gathering.
Let everything that hath breath praise the Lord. Joy to the world.
Date Friday, December 15, 2023. Venue, Unity Park, Udodoma Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Time, 6 p.m. Come, let's celebrate the Savior of the world together.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903 288 2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
It has happened again. NTA.
Wow, it's big.
It's unique.
It's exciting.
NTA Channel 12 at Kaitan and Road, Uyo, your dependable station, has come up with another prize.
Hire NTA UYO Arena for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, child dedication, and other events.
And enjoy full coverage and airing of your event on NTA UYO at no additional cost.
You can't have this anywhere. For inquiries, call
Ikobong on 0703 018 5002.
Edidion on 0803 390 3521. NTA UYO Arena. Let the world share in your happiness.
Thank you for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the news. To further translate policies and programs of government through effective dissemination of information to Nigerians, the Nigerian Television Authority has promised to partner the National Orientation Agency to optimally achieve these feats. This was at a courtesy visit by the NOA to the management of NTA UYO. Evelyn Badwekbo has reports.
The visit by the National Orientation Team, led by the State Director, NOA, Mr. Mpoto, to NTA UYO, is to further cement the existing relationship with the two establishments, who have played complementary roles at ensuring policies and programs are propagated, especially at the grassroots. Commending the Nigerian Television Authority for their role of effective communication in Nigeria, the NOA describes NTA as a reliable partner in progress, keying into the renewed hope agenda of government to bring about economic reforms and better the life for Nigerians. He speaks on the roles of the NOA on climate change, a global threat, and the soon-to-be-introduced new life charter of the lifestyle for Nigerians to promote discipline.
We are full of energy to service the federal government of Nigeria, program policies, implementation, campaign, enlightenment, mobilization, all, and providing a feedback to them on all those areas that they may need at any given time. We want our people to celebrate Christmas in a fair and a good manner, acceptable to others. Don't allow your rights to infringe on some other person's rights, so that we can live together as Akwa Ibom people.
Responding, the General Manager NTA UYO, Alice Ugbe, says NTA will partner activities of the NOA.
We will work with you. We will partner with you for the betterment of the organization. We are here to serve you, and I can't say I'm going to tell you to come and pay money for giving us what people need to hear. We are here as your ears to the world and your mouthpiece to the world. We have to tell people what you are doing. So I can't ask you to come and pay to tell people what people should know. So I want to say that please, let us, as soon as now, let us start having all of this material so that your voice could be heard.
The National Orientation Agency also solicits coverage on their upcoming workshop on effective report writing, holding on Thursday, December 7, 2023. Evelyn Badu Ekpo, NTA News.
The advocacy against sexual and gender-based violence, as well as violence against a girl child, will be taken a notch higher as the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, affirms its commitment to partner the Women Committee of the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, in Akwa Ibom State in the fight. This was when the PCRC Women Committee paid a visit on the management of NTA UYO. Danny Milko reports.
Research shows that sexual and gender-based violence has a long-lasting effect on survivors and their families, with impacts ranging from physical harm to long-term emotional distress, as well as fatalities. The 2018 National Demographic Health Survey indicates that 33% of women between ages of 15 to 49 in Nigeria have experienced physical or sexual violence. 24% have experienced only physical violence. 2% have experienced only sexual violence, while 7% have experienced physical and sexual violence. Given the statistics, stakeholders believe that there is need for actors to form a strong alliance to nip the trend in the bud. To this end, the PCRC Women Committee in Akwa Ibom State visited the management of NTA UYO to enlist the medium's commitment to joining the fight. The Akwa Ibom State PCRC Women's Coordinator, Eme Okokon, who led the delegation, is also harping on the need for mothers to be available and to open up to their children, especially the girls, so that they can freely open up on issues bothering them. For Mrs. Eme Okokon, there is need to sensitize the girl child on the need to speak up against issues besetting them.
Mothers as police community relation committees women, from the national, we started to see how we can move on and also bring those children to ourselves. We intend to also look into girls' child's abuse.
Responding, the General Manager of NTA UYO, Mrs. Alice Ugbe, thanked the PCRC Women Committee for the visit, stressing on the need for heightened advocacy against sexual and gender-based violence. She pledged NTA's full commitment to the advocacy and the fight against the menace.
I'm very glad, I'm very happy that you have come here today to see me and to advocate for the girl child abuse so that they'll have a voice. And I want to wish you the very best. Whatever you are trying to do, God will support you. God will be there to give you direction, to give you wisdom.
The courtesy visit had all the heads of departments in NTA UYO in attendance. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Meanwhile, rooted in gender inequality and harmful gender norms, violence against women and girls remains one of the most prevalent and pervasive human rights violations in the world. It is against this background that stakeholders dedicate 16 days of activism against gender-based violence to raise awareness on its devastating impact. Omoba said they report on expected gains from this global advocacy.
Day in, day out, several reports of gender-based violence which leave victims maimed, severely injured or dead emerge around the world. Statistics show that in about 736 million women, about 1 in 3 have been subjected to physical or sexual intimate partner violence, non-partner sexual violence, or both, at least once in their lives. In Akwa Ibom State, out of 321 cases of violence reported at the GBV unit of the Ministry of Justice from 1st January to November 24, 2023, 170 persons are victims of spousal battery, while 120 cases are born out of rape. Persons inflicted with physical injuries are 20, while those affected by harmful widowhood practices are 11.
Let us all come out and end all of these things, because at the end of the day, the children who are involved are also receiving it. Psychologically, it affects these children. When you're raising a child under a toxic atmosphere, that child is going to grow and be pushed into the society and then become a problem.
Poverty is another way that can bring such a crime to the family and to the children.
We should liaise with the government of the day.
Although women and girls are the main victims of gender-based violence, it also causes severe harm to families and communities. Hence, the importance of the 16 days of activism cannot be overemphasized. There is a clarion call on government and stakeholders to be intentional in their efforts by funding transformative gender-based violence prevention policies towards ending violence against women.
Today we are very angry. The women have gone out there to declare to Akwa Ibom State and the entire world and to everyone that cares to listen to us that we reject rape. We say no to rape. No. We want men, we want the boys who are engaged in this to stop.
Observers say every effort invested in preventing violence against women is a step towards a safer, more equal and prosperous world. In Uyo, Umo Basadit, NTA News.
That's the English version of the news. Wisdom Jacob is standing by for the news in Ibibio. Good evening.
Kamme kombo kested ebo usobo kemfon Ufautum National Orientation Agency diana mufautum NTA this one etum bangam memposu karananga ebo the International Association of World Peace Advocates ekbono obong Peter osuneye kang ni song ida mo ya ikot member sa ni nyembo re yomi ni kare wisdom check up ebo the International Association of World Peace Advocates no obong Peter ifanya osuneye ukbono akene men wanda mposa nya na masen ko ubono wo uteba chibon odo wosi no mbo mi
ena medi oke frefon bon eno oke mensunsio eno mi yengwili toro anye koto High Chief Peter Ifeanyi Asunoye advocate ketumbon se inyong ye ngweli toro iba akene menti mkpose nyenam asan ke bogomi bonebo yoke mention si ngweli toro menam erion oke enomi mo bogomi aya neke anam ya mimo sinidem inanga menti mkpo ino ubonowo among kesugeboke ado sembon fin edena yemimo enwana wan emem ebo edion okente International Association of World Peace Advocates mi ammo edombio amewo edon okeke nkami enanga mensionsio ntimpok esen ku fon bonowo emana enamemem adgodi midong ado usenu nadot esiogenamte International Volunteers Day mi ammo ebokedo sebenu sen tommi enam yambon siba kenkado ediongo ufone banga mentim posemo esinam emane komo mo sosongo nkombogo so na medion ke ufang iswa edabye efretadomi eboromi eketongo nkoke mo na nga mentimpo enongo mensionsio mbonu wene ke ideremi ammo esoge sinu yo ebokedo se ubonowo esoge diana yemimo ba esoge kaiso inanganti mpo miku yo utebe achibo akombo NTA
Ba to re men wandam ko so karananga e wad bono wo ke mi dong